that process look like? I mean, is it can be done in half a day? Can it be like a 24-hour turnaround? I mean, I think a lot of people don't necessarily
Yeah,
understand the
certainly.
process.
Yes, certainly, Robert. I'm sorry that you had to go, to go through that. And we always say to people, I mean, you have to make an informed decision. You have the right to make an informed decision. And I also like to say to people that it doesn't always necessarily mean that if someone had a particular run-in with the law before, depending on how long ago it is and what's the nature of the offense, it doesn't necessarily automatically disqualify them. It just allows you to have that conversation because there are instances where someone has made a mistake a long time ago and they've learned from it, and as a result they've become a better person. However, what you don't want is not to ever even know. And I also say to the applicants, if you have something, be upfront about it because it gives you the opportunity to have that discussion with the employer and to tell them, okay, this is what happened. I own up to it. I learned from it. I want a chance, I want a second chance, and you can convince them, because otherwise, if you lie, then you automatically get disqualified. So I just wanted to make sure I note that, because a lot of times one of the mistakes people make is that thinking that, okay, just if someone, made a mistake before, they're automatically a bad person. That's not necessarily what we're saying. We're just saying you have the right to make an informed decision, get all the data, get all the information, then so you can look at the rest of the pieces of the puzzle and you can make an informed decision. Now, circling back to what a typical background check is and what the turnaround is, it depends on the product. So one of the main components is identity checks. And identity checks, obviously, starting from when you check the IDs yourself to make sure you're looking at the right person and at the right identity. We also do what's called the social security trace, which allows us to uncover any aliases or AKAs that the person has used. It lets us know all the different places they have lived, so that we make sure we go search those places as well, those counties, because at times the best way to go is to go search at least those counties, in addition to additional products like a nationwide sweep, which you then go and verify whatever possible information that comes there with the source. And then there's the other verifications that includes employment, past history employment verifications, but it also includes credentials verifications for those types of positions where a diploma or where a degree or where some other kind of credential is required. We've all heard of fake diploma mills. We've heard of people, like even at the higher levels in some of the most known companies, who have misrepresented that before, or said they had a master's and they didn't, so they got a promotion because they had a master's but they didn't, and so there's many different ways that people can misrepresent the truth. Then of course the bigger component is the criminal, and then that's when we do the county criminal searches, and then we also do that nationwide sweep, and sometimes federal as well.